Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement. And he has been fouled there. Pires. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Ronaldinho. Pires. Ball swung in. Massive leap! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's cut it out. He's gone forward. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Gilberto Silva. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Besiktas are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, they've gained the upper hand for a number of reasons, and they have every reason to kick on now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Hullet. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Ronaldinho. Pires. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now they can spring out of defence. Drogba gets flagged offside. And it's been taken straight back. Besiktas leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hullet. Davids.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that could set him on his way. Maldini. Always onto this. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cristiano Ronaldo. Caught offside that time. Hullet. Mbappe. Beckenbauer. That's a little off target. And it's Hullet. Bellingham. Ronaldinho. White.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. The message is clear. None shall pass.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bergomi. And here's Perez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fiddles it through. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! He's scored! Italy are back in business.
Italy clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that has not gone well. Beckenbauer. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. There's the whistle for half-time. Besiktas head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Besiktas get the second half started. Marquinhos makes the interception. Drogba. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, they can break here. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Besiktas come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, they've got it again. Hullet. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Drogba.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get it through? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. White. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckenbauer. Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's Drogba! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Great chance! And he's there to get it away. Can he put it away? Goal! Besiktas! Into the lead once more. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Besiktas take the lead. Aldair gets over and intercepts. Bergomi. Besiktas perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Mbappe! And he's intervened well there. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. Moved on forwards. Bergomi. Hullet. Here's Rodri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. White. Well, that is one way to stop him. Ronaldinho. And it's Perez. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Marquinhos. That's headed upfield. Hullet. Roberto Baggio. Italy get it back again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodri. Italy finding their passes. Now there's a fine ball. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Hullet! He can get that clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He has found the way through. Out for a throw. In with the challenge. Messi with the foul. Del Piero. And it's Vieira. To Bergomi. And it's played forward. Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Perez. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. All right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Besiktas close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Italy need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, good read. It's a sweet ball, that. Drilled in low. De Bruyne. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Besiktas have a free kick. Oh, it's come loose. Perez. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Besiktas pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, as you can see, we've already... Hitters! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Perez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Forwards and with intent. Well read, nice interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical.
It's Perez! Bergomi getting this one clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne. Del Piero. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Moved on forwards. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Law. Decent ball. Koundé. Besiktas are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Chip through. Neymar. Mbappe. Neymar. Mbappe. Messi. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. Brilliantly cut out. Interesting ball. Opts to play it back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. De Bruyne. And they can counter here. Gilberto Silva. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi aimed beyond the defence. Oh, they can break here. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Del Piero. Pass is just off target. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Law. Messi! Hernandez. Forward it goes. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Del Piero. Spread it left. Pass somewhat off target. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar. No way through. Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. Perez cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Shot at goal! Goal! Besiktas! The breakthrough strike! Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
De Bruyne.
Besiktas couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
No, again there's no way through. And that was very necessary. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Del Piero.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And there is the half-time whistle. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Besiktas head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're off again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And it's Neymar. Gilberto Silva. It's Perez. He's looking to set free a runner. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well seen, saw that coming. Fiddles it through. Now it's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a pretty loose pass. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Speculative strike.
Besiktas have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that's a superb pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And here's the chance to counter. Gilberto Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Del Piero. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab...
Hits one! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, he's found some space here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Surlot! Surlot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Perez. Surlot. Gets his pass away. And he's intervened well there. Besiktas perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, well played, well played. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the finish! It's in! Arsenal are level. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome.
Chiesa! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's a key interception. Koundé. Koundé. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this is the big chance.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Griezmann! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He is through here. Header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And it's Perez. Koundé. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe. Cleared without complication. Costa Curta. Koundé. And he's gone backward. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
All hands on deck for this one. He's had a hit! He's hit it first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line.
Besiktas can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then. This is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Besiktas cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical.
He's got tall! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hakimi. And it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gilberto Silva. Gilberto Silva. Now that's well seen too. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he was quick to react. Crosses it in. Hakimi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Davis. Davis delivers.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Solot. And he cuts out the supply. Aimed beyond the defence. Swung over into the middle. And that has been cut short. And it's Maradona. Mbappe! He's picked his way through.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Maldini.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shevchenko. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Maradona. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar. Gilberto Silva. And that's been intercepted. Aldair. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now Gilberto Silva. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And smartly, Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Maldini gets it away. Vieira with the clearance. Besiktas can start a counter here. Solot. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Chance to shoot now, and the finish! Goal! Besiktas! Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be.
Shevchenko very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Besiktas penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now the hit. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he's taking no chance. Has a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Besiktas happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. There's the start of the second half.
Besiktas going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
That's a pretty loose pass. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Solot. Aldair cuts it out. Besiktas do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Gets a good foot in there. And no, that was never going to make it. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Chiesa. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Davis. Oh, that's a key interception. Haaland. And that could set him on his way. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Corner number 3 coming up. Maradona with the short one. Scalvini. He's gone for goal! And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko being hunted in tacks.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. This is the time you need that pace.
Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Haaland! That is a brilliant interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Floated up and over. Gerrard. Haaland. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, good spread. That's a little off target. Davids.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gets his pass away. Davids. Scalvini. Stood up well to him there. And here's Shevchenko. Played back in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Back into the middle, and he's intervened well there.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Interesting ball. Perez.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Into the channel. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Shevchenko. And the shot! Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Davids, the final 5 minutes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Point blank header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Davids. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. And that's it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Besiktas getting ready to celebrate here. Their promotion already sealed, free from the relentless tension, the pressure that was plaguing them. It's a happy time to be one of these guys as the countdown continues to more prosperous times ahead. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. And no, that was never going to make it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Shevchenko. Koundé. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's been intercepted. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Upamecano, Peter, is well versed in the art of gegenpressing and quick counters, having been brought through a system that excels in both disciplines. If he's able to combine this with his passing, then you could look to him to trigger an awful lot of counter-attacks.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Davids. And here's Roberto Carlos. And the shot! Goal! Besiktas! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough. Has a go! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Gets his pass away. That is good alertness. Oh, good read. Well seen, saw that coming. And that interception was most necessary. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rabiot promptly onto that, and that is that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Can he finish? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Figo. Perez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Neymar. Filippo Inzaghi. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Closing in on goal. And it's Gerrard. Oh, great chance! Oh, that was vital. Shevchenko. Has found the net here, of course. Roberto Carlos. He's played him through. Shevchenko. Nice ball, and he might be in here. He's had a shot! Goal! Besiktas! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Gerrard demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And they can counter here. Well seen. Saw that coming. Neymar. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there. Uncompromising. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, good read. Perez. Oh, that's an inviting ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Roberto Carlos. Gerrard! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Davids! It's loose now and they want to get it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And we've reached half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Besiktas head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're underway again. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
That's a pretty loose pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Davids.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted, and that's gone loose. Besiktas different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see it.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Messi. That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davids! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Davids. Oh, that looks a... And Shevchenko! Away from immediate danger.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a good run down the left. And here's Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming. Bruno Fernandes. Chance here to counter. And that interception was most necessary. Davids. Oh, no joy this time. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Koundé. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. That'll be a throw. He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Oh, good read. Davids. Gerrard. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gerrard. Can he spark a counter here? Roberto Carlos. Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
There's the hit! He scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Chiesa.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mbappe. He's had a hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
And it's been taken short. That has ended up in no man's land. Besiktas can start a counter here. Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted. Shevchenko. He's looking to set free a runner. He is through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, perfectly measured that. Beckenbauer. Chiesa. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, super find. No, it's not getting there. Figo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Besiktas can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven.